Hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you are doing well. Keeping warm. I know the temperature's dropped here. So my last live stream was on the catalogue of REFINA. Definitely a good catalogue. I'm just letting the room build up here before we really crack onto some different footage and stuff. And talk about the poll as well that I put up there for the votes. And get a look at what percentages they're at, what people are voting for, what people want to watch, what people want to see next. What's up, dude? What's up, Michael, buddy? Hope you're sticking at it and you're keeping busy. What's up, Mr. Flood, buddy? I actually remember you commented a good while ago. I think you have a couple of plastering videos too, if I'm not mistaken. That was a good time ago. How is everybody? Is all keeping busy? Get everything wrapped up for Christmas in the next month or two. It's definitely getting colder here. Definitely feeling the temperature drop. Right, I'm gonna just change the background here. Stick something else on. Stick that on for now, anyway. Thank you, Mr. Flood, buddy. Appreciate the support. In Liverpool, Michael's in Liverpool. It's freezing. Yeah, it's time for the monkey hat. You'll notice the stuff I'll be wearing in my next videos coming up. 2 jumpers and a body warmer and 2 hoods up, monkey hats on. If I could wear gloves, I would. Honestly, always just end up wrecking gloves in no time. And it's probably why my hands are wrecked. Always end up cutting the hands myself too. I'd much rather be working out in the sun here. In the background here, that was real good weather there. Oh, plastering in the heat. Although there's like 2 extremes. Things not setting in the cold and then things setting too fast in the heat. So it's like plasters definitely get it tight, like raw end of the deal. Wet trade. Long John's time. I think a buddy of mine was wearing tights to keep his wee legs warm. Stockings. Definitely. If it makes your day that bit easier, it's definitely worth it, like. I'd say there's not too many wearing t-shirts now out in the sites. If only. tell you, actually, the house I'm working in the minute, it's absolutely freezing in the mornings. Like, get going there. But there is probably between like 11 and 2. It kind of, the sun just comes out, makes you feel that much better. Fingers crossed it's not raining tomorrow. It's not supposed to rain tomorrow, but I'm sure you all know how that story goes when it comes to doing a wee bit of plastering outside and it's not meant to rain. I'm sure you guys have some horrific stories. Actually, you know, me and a mate of mine was doing a big barn before, and we had this, we were putting on a big plinth, a big base, really thick, talking, you know how heavy they are. They're sticking slate in that, about an inch, and we were just cracking on, getting on well. Wasn't supposed to rain, but of course it did. I'm just outside Belfast, Michael, buddy. But it did rain, and we had a lot done, and the rain literally washed off the whole day's work. And we tried to save it, but you know, you can't really save spilt milk, so we had to scrape it all off. We were soaked to the bone, and literally we just scraped it off and went home. And sometimes you're probably better just cut your losses. And we cracked at it again the next day and got on well that day, like, but still was and weather can be disheartening at times for plasterers. Just wanted to talk as well about the voting thing that I put up there. I just asked a few questions, and obviously Newcastle, County Down, lovely. I would say it's freezing there too beside the sea now, buddy. Yeah, Newcastle's a lovely place. Definitely, I must get my metal detector down to the beach there sometime this summer. Just get a lot of rubbish though. There's a beach beside Newcastle called Trowel Beach. It's supposed to be a very, very clean beach, but Newcastle's actually cleaner. It seems to be like everything washes up on Trowel. I'm not sure if you heard of that beach. But back to I did like a wee poll, a wee vote, and I wrote, what would you like to see more videos on? So I'm not sure if you all have seen this. I'm not even sure whereabouts you would find this on my channel. But I would imagine if you just go to my channel, this pops up. Possibly even during this video, I'm not really sure. And I wrote sand and cement, which has 42% votes. Finishing plaster. And when I was talking about the finishing plaster, it was obviously multi-finish and Carlite. And that got 15% of votes. And then obviously how-to videos, demo videos. Wanted to see if people wanted to watch more of them. Got 26% of the votes. It's not too bad. And I asked if people want to watch more unboxing and unpacking reviews. It sometimes videos do quite well for views, but it got 6% of the votes. It was actually the lowest vote. And then the last question was a giveaway to win free tools, and it got 11% of the votes. So not too bad. Definitely sand and cement is on the radar now. What's up, Kevin, buddy? I'm glad to see you popped in. Wanted to talk more about your finish as well that you were showing me them videos on as well. But yeah, so sand and cement seems to be a thing that's popular on my channel. I do have a few sand and cement videos. Definitely gonna have to, looking at this, I know not lots of people voted, but looking at these votes, definitely gotta do more sand and cement, because that's what everybody wants, and I wanna do videos that people wanna watch. I wanna do videos that I wanna do too. The videos I do, I enjoy doing, so that's why I do them. I actually do enjoy helping people. Actually, recently I've been getting hopefully I've been helping people very recently. People have been really asking me about their jobs and asking for advice and opinions. I'll always try and help you guys out as much as I can. Obviously when I can as well. I know it took me a while to get back to these guys. I obviously trying to get my own work done as well. But so sand and cement is top of the list, and then hard to videos. So I'm kind of thinking I might just crush them two together and do a wee bit of hard to sand and cement again. And then obviously finishing plaster was third on the list, so I'll obviously do maybe hard to render the wall ready for skim and do some more skim. Like I say, I know I do have these videos already, but I enjoy making them, and obviously people want to watch these types of videos, so I'll definitely, you know, have to go what people want to see. And I did ask the question about giveaway because the POINTSMAN, the Hawks, that's also why it's in the title here. The Hawks that I've been using, which is the POINTSMAN Hawk, I've found very, very comfortable. Surprisingly how much I've got used to it compared to my old Hawk. I picked up another Hawk and it just did not feel right at all. Now don't get me wrong, the POINTSMAN, when I first tried it didn't feel 100% comfortable straight away, you know, but it didn't feel bad either. It just felt different. Where now when I go back the other way and I try to pick up the MT Hawk, the Marshalltown Hawk, it actually, not that it doesn't feel right, but it doesn't feel nowhere near as comfortable. The difference between the two of when I'm used to them, I definitely know what way I'm leaning towards completely. All that said, and bear in mind that the POINTSMAN Hawk has been the only Hawk in my hand since I've got it, and it may be staying that way for a very long time. But that's just me, that's my opinion. And the reason I was talking about the POINTSMAN here and that giveaway is I'm gonna announce it on an actual video as well. I think there's another Hawk on the way, and I'll unbox that. I'm going to announce that there's going to be a giveaway with the POINTSMAN. So the guy that actually creates them, he's a very nice guy. He's actually a legend in my opinion. But so back then, he's wanting to promote these Hawks, and he's offered to do a giveaway through my channel. Don't want to go too much into it. I'll wait to that video and I'll crack into that. But that's just really why that giveaway question was amongst the polls to be asked. So yeah, I'm gonna actually crack back now and talk about Kevin No School. What's up, Kevy, buddy? He sent me a video. In one of my videos, he sent me a wee link. And the link was, pardon me, it looked like an alpine render. I think that's what was called alpine. K-Rent and stuff used to make this type of stuff where you put it on and you kind of like flatten it in, and then you run the trowel over and it pulled the grits out and it left lines. And this was always done left to right. It was never done up and down, where these guys are doing it in Russia, in the inside of houses. They're wearing masks, so it must be giving off real chemical smell. Probably lime. I would say there's definitely lime in this stuff, and probably other types of glues and adhesives as well. But they're coating it on like skim, and then they're dragging their sponge trowels up and down. That's actually like a sponge float. He's firing it up and down, and it's ripping it up and down sort of lines, and it looks good. It reminds you of the stucco, Kirk Giordano's videos. So it reminds you of stuff that he'd be doing as well. Very good guy, especially when he goes to do his patching on types of funny renders. He always seems to get the patches very well, in my eyes anyway. So I'll sort of let this video that's playing in the background, I'm going to let this crack on a wee bit more, and then I'll swap it into something else. Second name be pronounced in a way like. Sorry, buddy, Kevin. I probably said it wrong. Noski. I've never seen a second name like that, Kevin. Actually, the first load of times I read it, I read it as no scope. Thought it was like your PlayStation name or something. Kevin No Scope. So I thought you were running about no scoping people. No scope. I probably never. I apologise, buddy. I know what it's like. People getting your second name wrong. Scandinavian, man. Right. Noska, probably. Noska. Probably getting better, am I? Oh, I'll just call you Kevin. Sorry, mate. Apologies. But right. So yeah, Kevin. Like I was saying anyway. I'm gonna try and, if I ever get a bit of time coming up around Christmas, I have a few videos in mind. I have a couple of things I want to actually make for my own house and stuff. I'm gonna do videos on them. So people's asked me to do plaster molds and stuff. But like I was saying, I'm gonna try and create that texture for you with other products that are hopefully less lethal than breathing in whatever them guys are breathing in. And I know I'm one to talk because some of the dust masks I wear aren't great, but any dust mask better than no dust mask. I'll always say that. But yeah, I'll get that pronunciation. I'm gonna type that into Google and figure it out. I'll ask my wee bro. He is the language boss. What's up, Des Doyle, buddy? I hope you're flat out. I hope you're actually still working. You're just taking a wee break to watch me. Nah, I don't hope anybody's working at this time. Everybody needs some time off to relax with the family and watch Mac plastering videos, of course. But yeah, so that's I think what Kevin's on there, guys. I actually have to give him a shout in a video if I ever do get creating this video. I think what he was thinking. I think people will be very interested to see this. I'll do like a wee sort of sample on my technique to try and create what he's wanting to do. Yeah, something like that there could be very nice in a porch, Kevin, in my opinion, or a chimney breast. Something like you said, something different. I'll put it in a series of something of Mac attacks. So people definitely want to watch more sand and cement. What is it with sand and cement? I think it's done a wee bit less than skim. People sick of watching skim, sick of doing skim videos, sick of skimming themselves. Just want to learn more about render and stuff maybe too. That way. Just gonna change the background up a wee bit here, guys. I did also put the ragni in the title, and Spear Jackson tyzack in the title, and that's just simply because I'm still using them tools as well. I'm using the high lift ragni at the minute, and it's nice. It's spring steel, so unfortunately I'm getting a wee bit of rust. Do prefer stainless steel myself. And obviously REFINA's in there because that's most of the tools I use is REFINA, and the last video I did on them was probably just trialing up, but trying to get another wee sand cement one up. But guys, like I said, I'm always open to people wanting, specific things. I know I do tend to forget, so it's probably something you should ask a few times. What's up, Justin, buddy? Justin Michael John. Should have put ASBR in the title because obviously I've been using a lot of ASBR. And that goes back, just sort of, somebody was asking me about pebble dash. Does lime have to be in the mix for pebble dash? And no, it doesn't actually, but it will make it fluffy, a wee bit lighter to spray it. Of course, you don't want to overdo it. If I say to them, the way I mix it, I think it was David was asking me, the way I would mix it in the likes of a big mixer, I'd only put a shovel or two in of lime, and that's to like what do you get in there, like 2 full bags of cement, So that shows you the quantity difference between the cement and lime when you're doing a bit of pebble dash. I know people put a lot of lime in as well. I know with wet dash, there's people do 1-on-1 lime and cement. Got to do what works for you and what you prefer. I know cement burns you and lime burns you even more, so I tend to want to stay away from lime a wee bit. But yeah, he was just asking about the sand and about the stones and about the cement, so just run through it again in case you get watching this, or you're watching it now, Dave. But yeah, just the stones again. The main stones I use, he was asking about weight, would be the most ones that are used here are marble chips and limestone chips, and the sand is silver sand, white sand, or silica sand. That's the main sort of names, and then the cement is basically just white Portland cement. Anything that's white Portland cement should do the trick. Obviously you might have preferences because some cements do set off a bit quicker than others. And my mate Desi's flat out skimming. At least that's indoor work. I bet you're still cold, or are you doing refurb work, Des? Because if the heating's not on, it's going to be cold inside too. I know that. Definitely. So yeah, lime chippings and marble chippings for the dry dash, and of course they come in all different sizes. So you get large all the way down, 6mm, 4 to 6mm. Definitely all different sizes stones. Irwins do great selections. Also of sands, they do the white sand as well here. So there's to be shout out for the Irwins company. But can you do that? Yeah, Justin. Actually, I was going to say I do have a video on that, but I did have a video on that, but I deleted it by accident. But yeah, it's funny that there, because I was using the REFINA petrol mixer, and floor screed's actually quite hard to mix, by the way. You can easily overdo it, and can't really underdo it, but you can definitely overdo it. But yeah, I was using the petrol REFINA mixer, and I was kind of putting it through its test, and there was three buckets of gear in the tub, and it mixed it up well, and I kind of mixed it like screed first of all, and then just to test it out, but it was definitely strong enough. But the reason I said there, I think I mixed some very tight render for a track before, pretty much like screed, just with the REFINA Mega Mixer. Just wondering, Justin, buddy, are you, when you're wanting to know the mix, I was just wondering, have you anything on your shelf, or is it just out of interest, or you thinking for a full floor, or just tracks and floors? What kind of way were you thinking for that screed? Obviously, you probably do want the screed. How would you mix it for a big floor? In the utility room project that I was doing, I had all this done. I mixed all the screed up. I was videoing it. I videoed the floor going in. Videoed. I think I still have a couple of clips of me just grouting the tiles, but I lost a lot of the clips due to a dodgy wee camera I had. It's sort of packed in on me. But yeah, I'll definitely try and get that on the list. Again, it's something, if you can get on that screed video of mine and drop me a message saying, can you show me the mix to it? And I'll definitely get the mix. But I'll definitely get that mix and how the way I mix floor screed anyway. Obviously, some people are different. Some people might want it wetter than mine, but I wouldn't have thought so. Any floor screeder will want it the way I do it. Sorry, Kevin, I couldn't see your message, buddy. It disappeared. Obviously, all the videos in the background here are all videos that are on the channel as well. So if anybody ever wants to see something, thinks I must get a look at that. The dimension floors, grano work steps, etc. Just with you dimension floors. Not really sure what that means, buddy. Grano work steps, etc. Steps hurt my back, just like floor screed. Back breaking jobs. Grano. What is grano? Is that like the granite mix? Dimension floors. Not sure. Don't need to just explain that one a wee bit more, Kevin. I'm not sure what you're asking me to do. Full floor. Yeah, definitely, Justin. The only thing is now, the next time I'll be mixing it probably will just be on a wee belly for a smaller floor, but the ratios will be all the same, and the way you go about it will be the same for a bigger mixer. So you'll probably be using a big massive monster mixer. That way. Most times I get floor screed, I do just get it delivered. So it's a lot easier getting it delivered in because it's ready mixed. You just have to wheelbar it in and get cracking. But floor screeding, it's not an easy job. Like, it's definitely definitely back-breaking job. Have you one coming up just on the do, or? Yes, mate, 4-1. 4-1, semi-dry. The problem is, you go too wet, you can't work it. You just cannot work it. You can't get it straight. It'll slump, stick to your tools, burn the knees off you 10 times more the wetter it is, and the moisture will get into you. Definitely always try and cover up as best you can. I'm actually wearing rubber gloves in this video, believe it or not. Just thought I'd stick on the floor screen one, because it does burn. It burns you. The moisture gets into you. So definitely you're gonna want to have some decent sort of knee pads on, or waders or something. Keep your legs dry and free from cement burns. Get a nasty infection with sand cement burns. I tend to try and avoid floor screen jobs if possible. If I can do something easier, I'd rather do it. Obviously, if you gotta do the job, you gotta do the job. But floor screens, it's tight on my back. I tend to find it get up and down, back of my hamstrings, my hips, my back, get a good bit tight from doing them. And even to this day, I remember my old boss used to do them. He'd have did this floor in half an hour, no joke, and he was like lightning doing them. Really, really good, really professional. Not a thing wrong with the floor. Nothing, no word of a lie. Just so quick. And to this day, it baffles me how was he able to go so fast and get it, 100%, but yet have that speed. Of course, I'd have been the mug bringing the wheelbars in, so I'd have brought in 2 wheelbars around the corners, 3, 4, 5. Came back in, he had it all leveled out, rubbed, right, start filling the middle in, and as quick as I could have brought 2 wheelbars in, he had it done, shined up, finished, polished, ready for the next wheelbar, standing waiting for you. That's how quick the guy was. Now, sand is a thing as well, Justin. Do you want to use any old sand? What kind of sand do you think you would use for floor screed yourself? Just see. What sand would you guys go for if you're going to do a floor screed? See, it's funny, because when people want to do, get the sand, for some reason they always think plastering is done with building sand. Definitely not. Don't do no plastering with building sand. You build with building sand. In fact, I would say it's easier for a builder to build with plastering sand than it is for a plasterer to plaster with building sand. A forced mixer. No, just the ones that the big drum mixer mixes it, buddy. I think a forced mixer's them ones that sits like a tray, like a trough, and you feed in. Like a belly mixer could mix the floor I'm doing here. A belly mixer could handle that floor, just to be orange belly mixers. Of course, you're gonna work it hard. that way. I think the enforced mixers, some of them might have a pump and stuff on them too. Be a lot handier if you can pump the stuff into yourself when it's mixing. But it wouldn't necessarily, you know. You can definitely do it with the drum mixer. Washed yellow. What's washed yellow? Oh, washed yellow sand. Well, the sand that's in the floor I'm doing now, the sand in this, well, obviously all different countries and regions could be different and have different names and that. But the sand in this mix is sharp sand, believe it or not. The same sand that you would lay patios in, brick paving. Exact same sand, real coarse. It's actually coarser than plastering sand. Can you do a floor screed with plastering sand? 100%. You can do a floor screed with plastering sand. But sharp sand is going to give you the strength that you want. It's going to be that much stronger. Plastering sand still going to be strong enough, but sharp sand, it's all to do with the grain. The grain gives it strength. The grains all fall into themselves and wedge together. Smaller ones combine to the bigger ones block up bigger areas. Just packs in tight. You know, I don't know if you ever have a big lot of sand on site and it rains and it sort of gets damp. You could literally go over, if you squeeze that sand together and it sticks together, that's the texture you want for screed. You don't want it too wet. You just want it wet enough where when you grip it, it stays as a ball in your hand. That's the test. But like I say, I will try and get that video uploaded. Yep, sharp sands, buddy. Sharp sand's the way to go with Portland cement. You can put fibres in floors too for strength. Just another option. I've done it before when your floors, you know, you're not getting the depth that you really need for screed. Screed has to be a minimum depth, and you can use fibres to steal a bit of depth if needed, and it'll keep, you know, because the less of a coat of screed you're going, the more risk you have of it popping, cracking, lifting. Because what gives the screed its strength and keeps it down is the weight of it as well. And obviously you can compact it down. But if you're going like a low coat, you're going to want to make sure maybe you go with some fibres just to compact it down, make it stronger as well. So, Kevin, what was the steps you were talking about? Granule work, steps, etc. Dimensions, dimensioning, flaws. Interested just to know what it was you were trying to say, buddy. Just whacked on a different background here, guys. Back off that floor screed. It's a wee bit of wet dash. Should definitely wear goggles doing this. Justin, do you have a forced mixer or a belly or a big drum mixer? What kind of mixer do you got yourself, mate? What make is it? They look like an American style forced mixer, the big rotary blades in them. Tons. See here, Justin. You measured out in meters. For the likes, if you were ordering it, you just measure out your dimensions, and believe it or not, the guy will work it out for you. He'll multiply the dimensions and get you. He'll call it a square meter. Basically, probably about a ton. A square meter is probably about a ton. That floor, I would say that floor was probably about what, 2 ton, 2 and a bit, maybe a bit more, maybe a bit less. Definitely in the region. It's definitely in around 2 ton, that floor of stuff. So if you're doing 4:1, you gotta work out the sand cement ratios. So if you use a ton, you're gonna need 1/4 of a ton of cement, of course. A ton is supposed to be 1,000 kilograms, so you're gonna need 250 kilograms of cement. And bags of cement are typically 25 kilograms a bag, so what's that going to be? 25 bags. 25 bags to a ton. So if you need a 2 ton, you'll need 50 bags. That'd be a lot of mixing. We were taught it on UTS, Youth Training Scheme, back in the day. Granule steps, floor for industrial equipment to sit on. Top of Mac, granule steps, floor for industrial equipment to sit on. Kevin, that's an interesting one. I've never heard of grano steps. Never heard of grano steps. Grano steps. Bella. Belly mixer. Yeah, Justin, that's the same mixer I have. They are very reliable. I've had mine a long time now. It's starting to give me a wee bit of creak. It's still very, very clean. I wash it out well. Wash out my belly mixer well. And I don't beat the life out of it with shovels too much or hammers to clean it. That sort of way. That grano cement sounds really strong. It sounds like granite. Probably where it's getting its grano from. But definitely sounds like good stuff. Yeah, what's up, buddy? We'll try and decipher this message. If we can't. Thank you, Amir. I think your name is Amir. I'm not sure. But I think you're supporting me and I appreciate that. Thank you, buddy. Well done. Yeah. Screed. No, Justin Screed's it's different. You have to not think like sand, cement, render. You have to think different. Just really want it like damp sand. It seems strange, but it doesn't hard to mix with stripe. Although maybe you're talking about the belly as well. My belly does. It actually copes well with it, but it's very clean inside as well, so it would help it mix. So just getting a bit quieter on these, but yeah, just sort of what I'm hoping to get up on the channel to suit most of the watchers and subscribers, is more sand cement. Oh, steps, etc. Yeah. Really hard. Yeah, I had to look into that stuff. That sounds interesting. I know I'm not sure what I used before for, it was a job for my uncle, but it was like a cement type of stuff, that's supposed to be like, when it's set, that it's set as strong as steel, but it was like the repair where lorries were going to drive over, industrial equipment there. So it might be very similar stuff. It's set very quick as well. It's set within about an hour, I think, where postcrete was set in 10 minutes, but it's much stronger than postcrete. But yeah, just getting back to, I think what people want on the channel is more sand cement, sand cement how-to videos if possible, all sorts of how-to videos I think really, and some more skimming videos. So I think that's what people are after, and of course there's a giveaway coming up with the Pointsman. But I'm holding on, just want to do a wee quick unboxing, announce it, and announce how you can win as well on that. So hopefully one of the regulars here, the live stream type of team, get a chance to grab a hawk. Although somebody was saying nobody uses anything but Marshalltown. Who was saying that? Michael, people over here won't use anything other than Marshalltown. Yeah, I get that, definitely. But I think Marshalltown, it was my mate Michael said that, I think. People won't use anything but Marshalltown, but Marshalltown, you know, you don't adapt, you know, you're going to stay the same. People will change, people will try other things, and when other tools start working for you, you just like the Marshalltown, you won't let it, you won't set it down for anything else. But I gotta look into this thing Kevin's saying as well, this granite mortar. Be some strange videos in the recommended here, like just sort of popped over to see what these recommended. Some definitely strange videos there. Chopper Reed, it's on them. Flat man. But yeah, guys, I think I'm sort of going to wrap it up here. Appreciate all the support, as always, of course. But yeah, like I'm saying, plenty that I'm going to aim to get onto the channel. I have got a couple of videos coming up, believe it or not. One's going to be on the ceiling with the Superflex 3 again, the REFINA Super Flex 3. One's going to be sand cement work. Just a wee quick recap on the Pointsman and the fact that I'm still doing. Do you ever want code went over block anymore? What's up, amateur vegan? So does anybody want code over block? I would do the one coat over black on the inside when I'm going to skim it. It'll still be nice depth to it, so you wouldn't see the mortar joints. But I wouldn't really recommend it on the outside for render. I would definitely scratch coat it. But yeah, like I'm saying there, so if anybody does want sort of any videos and stuff, be sure just to drop them in any video, especially videos that are maybe close along the topics and stuff. Solid one, yeah, it can look good, but the one coat on black. But see if you look at my scratch coat to the right of me now, to the right of the coins, you can see the joints, and it's not a particularly damp day at the minute, so not that my scratch coat's terrible heavy either. So maybe the guys doing the one coat put on quite a thick coat and then fall back and get it. But I just tend to think with one coat you'll have very varied suction. Like all your mortar joints might either soak or they might not soak, and the black might soak quicker than the joints, so you're not getting you're not really controlling your background as good as if you scratched it. That's my thoughts on it. But again, like I was saying, guys, any sort of queries and stuff, anything I can help you with, definitely will get it done as quick as I can. That way. So I appreciate all the support, guys. And hopefully you can all catch me on the next live stream as well. I should try and do more live streams because they're good crack, it's good fun, good topics. Amateur Freakin's probably just popped in and he's bringing up good topics here. And I just love talking about plastering and the tools and all, seeing how you guys are getting on, and that too. So appreciate all the support, guys, as always. Yeah, amateur buddy, mine's just going good. Mine's just going good for me too, mate. The Superflex 3, I think it's a step up from the Superflex 1, and I really love the Superflex 1 that way, so definitely a step up. But I'll catch you guys on the next video. More coming up, like I said. Yeah, I definitely, buddy. Trailers. Yeah, man. Just try and drop me comments on the other videos. Because after this live stream, I can never ever find these comments again unless I come in and watch the video again. So it's hard for me to find what we were talking about and stuff. So most things in the live stream always seem to slip my mind. But if you just get a chance and you just want to try and get something, get me to do something, or questions, just drop it on the speed skim video or screed video. Just say, what about that video? Are you gonna get one of them or whatever? And I'll obviously it takes me time to get time, and I can't always record everything either. Otherwise, I'll not get any work done, and I ain't going to get paid then. But yeah, guys, appreciate the support. And like I said, drop me comments and messages and stuff, and tweets, whatever way you want to get contact, and I'll definitely get back to you as quick as I can. Take it easy. Have a good one.